So in this video we will discuss about transmittance. Transmittance means is nothing but the ability to transmit the power, that is heat energy. So that could be defined as the ratio of amount of thermal radiation transmitted to the thermal energy given. So whatever thermal energy is being provided to the object, the amount of thermal radiations reflected, the amount of thermal energy absorbed, and amount of thermal energy transmitted is are the three basic we can say property, or it is ability of any substance. So provided or energy given. So let this be denoted by T. So now let us discuss about the relation between reflectance, absorptance and transmittance. So let us consider the amount of energy given, be Q, energy given, energy provided, Q1 be energy that is reflected, Q2 be the radiations absorbed, and Q3 be radiations transmitted. So according to the definition, reflectance R is equals to Q1 by Q, while absorptance is equals to Q2 by Q, while transmittance is equals to T, Q3 by Q. So the overall energy given will be either reflected, either absorbed, or either transmitted. So there is let us consider no loss of energy. So under ideal conditions, Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So R plus A plus T, that is reflectance plus admittance plus transmittance, is equals to Q1 so this will give us Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, that is Q by Q, that is 1. So reflectance plus admittance plus absorptance plus transmittance is equals to 1. Now let us suppose that whatever be the body transmit no energy. Let the absorption is done, the reflection is done, but transmittance is not done by the object. So under such condition, r plus a is equals to 1, that is r is equals to 1 minus a, or a is equals to 1 minus r. Now this suggests that if r is more, if value of r is higher, that means the a is lesser, or if r is value having let us say whatever be the value, if a is higher, that means r is less. So this concludes that good reflectors are bad absorbers, or good absorbers are bad reflectors. So this, you can take the example, suppose we are taking the white colored surface, so is it reflects most of the things, so it is a good reflector, but absorbers, it does not absorb so much of heat energy. And if we take off a white object, black surface, so it absorbs most of the energy, but it does not reflect most of the thermal energy out of it. So this is why we use color concept while wearing clothes during summer season or winter seasons, and this is also used as for the painting of walls of house. Therefore, in most of the conditions, to make the house cool, to regulate the temperature, the rooftops of the buildings are painted white or with a light color, so as they can reflect most of the energy, that is thermal energy or infrared energy coming out from the surroundings, basically from sun, and so that the building could be kept cool. And that is why the thermos flask, some thermos flask you must have seen, they contain a silvered surface. Silver surface is just because they do not absorb the heat energy, so that if a hot object is kept inside of the bottles, the flask, it will remain up to the certain temperature for some duration. Since the absorption is less, therefore no loss of heat is taken there, much loss, and therefore the object kept remains uh, to be hot for some time. Okay, so let us discuss about what is a perfect black body. What is a perfect black body? So as we have discussed that black body are good absorbers but are bad reflectors. So if we are talking about perfection, that means it is 100% absorber and 0% reflector. Means whatever be the object, if it is a perfect black body, it should absorb all of the energy, all of the lights, all of the energy that is being exposed to it, and it will reflect none of the light, none of the energy out of it. So it will absorb all the energies given to it, but it will not reflect any energy out. So you can consider this, that it completely absorbs all the radiations, we can say all the radiations of all wavelength. So whatever be the wavelength or frequency, it will absorb all whatever be the energy is provided to the object or the body. It will completely absorb. You must have heard about black hole kind of. So why do we say it a black hole? Because it appears black. And why do it appears black? Because it has such an intense gravitational field that it absorbs all sort of energies towards itself, and the radiation, the emission is very less. Although it is not a we can say not perfectly black body, because there is some sort of energy that is coming out, due to which we have obtained the image in past years. But uh, for ideal case, we will say that there exists some sort of body which might absorb 100% of the radiation whatever be given to it. So let us consider that it is so let us suppose that uh, an energy beam is entering into this kind of object, and on entering it gets reflected, it gets reflected, but it is not coming out. Okay, so this energy is not coming out, means whatever energy is being exposed, it absorbs, and almost no energy is being emitted out of it. So this is known as a perfect black body, and it absorbs all the radiation, full radiations. Now suppose, since it is absorbing, but there is a condition in this. What is this condition? If this black body is heated, means there is a limitation also. There might be a limitation that whatever be the amount of energy is being provided, it might get absorbed by the object. But at a certain condition or temperature, when this is heated, when this is heated up to a suitable temperature, it starts emitting all the radiations, of all possible wavelengths. So this emission is called black body radiation. Now the question is, how does this, as we have discussed that it is 0% reflector. So if we are talking about that, if it is a 0% reflector, how does the emission comes out? So basically there might be some kind of energy, means during the reflection, at some instant, at some time, there will be the energy that may come out of this opening, and this is nothing but the black body radiation. Consider, you may consider this, that the walls are not being radiating any kind of heat, that just the opening is coming, it letting the heat energy to escape. So that is what a black body radiation is. Okay, so next, in our next video, we will discuss about Kirchhoff law, Stephen's law, and Newton's law of cooling. So this would be our next video content. So please be in touch.